just walked by. I think he's got something he needs to tell me, so I better let you go, Lula Mae. All right, bye. What in the world you got going on?
I thought you was never going to ask. You won't believe what happened today.
Did you go to the store and walk down the ice cream aisle and not come back with cookies and cream?
Come on now, let's be reasonable. I brought a dead rabbit back to life today.
What?
You know how I done it?
No. Go on and tell me.
Well, you see, I was just driving down the road, you know, out there in Bernie's Holler, and just right there up to that little logging road, you know, right there where that little bend is. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. And I seen this old car and this gal just in the back, and she was just standing behind the car, just crying her eyes out.
You just couldn't help yourself but stop.
Yeah, I stopped. I walked back there and talked to that little old gal. There was this little dead rabbit just right there. It was just sad as could be, you know. She was just crying her eyes out. I felt terrible for that young gal.
So what did you do?
I did. Well, I looked at that rabbit and just kind of, you know, I sort of just assessed the situation. I remembered I had this stuff. It was just this can, you know. I saw that rabbit. It was dead as all get out, too. So I took that can and I just shook it up. I was just spraying that little rabbit. Yeah, I picked it up and turned it over and I sprayed that rabbit on the other side. And
well, what were you spraying it with?
She asked me that same question.
Well, that poor gal was probably mortified.
Well, I could have passed out. Good thing that I was there to catch her. Well, you know.
I'm surprised you didn't choke it to death with the fumes.
Well, it's already dead. How could I choke a dead rabbit? Little ears, they just started twitching.
What?
I seen the little toes, they just started kind of doing this little kind of thing, and that rabbit sat right up. That rabbit and took off running down that dirt road, you know where that little bend is in the road right there by that old logging bridge. That thing just like to have stopped right about 20 yards. I thought it was going to fall right over and just, but it did not. You know what this rabbit did?
Well, what was in the can?
Boy, this rabbit turned around, picked up its little paw, and it just waved at me. I said, what in the world? We looked at each other. We didn't know if it was saying hello or goodbye.
Oh, my goodness.
It took off another 20 yards, and went like this, and just kept doing that and doing that, and it just...
So, Lee, what was in the can?
Oh, I grabbed that little old can, and I wonder. You know what it was?
What?
It said, revives dead hair and gives it a permanent wave. Stay tuned for another episode of Roughing It with the Leadsmith.
He's a pretty fart smeller, Paul.